Camper TV's coverage of the Northwest Truck Series, sponsored by the Hungry Dragon, Sim Stuff, Volt Vapes, Darge's Place, and Sasquatch Crossing. Tonight, the drivers of the Northwest Truck Series head to the Phoenix International Raceway here out in the middle of the desert in nowhere land to run 100 laps around this 1 mile track for the Walz Beard Co. 100. Joining me in the booth is Donovan Johns and Katie Reed. How are y'all guys doing today?
Yeah, it's been a fun week. I've been interested in seeing was almost the last race of the season. The last race we're going to separate down from the 6 to 4, following the storylines. Who's got what points where? The rookies. And Phoenix is a great racetrack to see some really good quality racing and some fun strategies. And I think strategies is what we've seen a lot of these last 4 or 5 races. Different ways of laying out how they're going to do their runs. So I'm very interested to see what happens. Chad Barker and his 2 tire stops, everything else that's going on. I'm open. We're going to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this race started. Wes, I think you have the lineup here.
Yeah, we're going to run down the grid really quick. Mark Walz on the pole. John Ottenbacher going to start in P2. Jeff Staff now rolling off in third. Nathan Little fourth. Brian Barnes in fifth. D. Palmer sixth. Seventh is Andrew Williams. Wayne Hutchison eighth. Ninth, Ryan Maines. Brett Johnson in the 10th position. Then you have Andy Vogt, Gary LaViolette, Chad Barker, Sean Bryce, Kit Leo, Nick Kuhn, and I believe Carl Burke is starting back there somewhere. Brandon Weinberg and Scott Kukas, possibly. If we see them on the track, they will be there. But the pace car is going to roll off here. We're going to get things underway here in Phoenix.
Green flag.
There it is, green flag. And pretty good start from the front row there.
Yeah, look at John Ottenbacher there on the front row. We don't see him qualified that high, but doing a great job here at Phoenix, trying to hold the third spot right now.
Back behind him, 67, Andrew Williams underneath Nathan Little. That looks like for the 5th position on the track. Brian Barnes, though, right in front of him, Mr. Popsicle, that blue number 4, underneath Ottenbacher for that 3rd position. Looks like he's going to be able to take it going into 1. Back behind, well, still side by side up there for 3rd. Ottenbacher fighting on that high side, trying to maintain that 3rd position. His teammates are starting to pull away in the front. Stab now all over the bumper of that 29 truck. Like pretty much everybody else, though, single file behind him. Still Ottenbacher fighting on the high side.
Yeah, Ottenbacher still battling here with the 4. Brian Barnes. Brian's trying to move up to the field, and again, Brian is another one of those drivers we normally don't see up at the front so early on. He normally drives up through the field, always starting at the back, so it's good to see him change it up towards the end here. He is one of the ones in the top 6 right now, looking to transfer over to the final race of the season. So he's looking pretty good right now, as the 67 is going to follow him through, as well as the 42 of Nathan Little trying to gain that spot as well.
And Little putting the bumper underneath the 089. Ottenbacher still stuck on the high side, left out to dry. Nathan Little pushing up the track a little bit, almost going to get into the door. Kind of losing both of them because they're both red trucks right now.
Ooh, gotta be careful there. Getting a little close. 089 has to drift all the way up to the top of the track. That's a tough corner to handle up there. The 17 looks like he's going to try and enter that new paint scheme there. Ryan Maines looking good.
Looking like a little bit of anime stuff, like the new number style on that Chevrolet. Yeah,
he always has the most
nice.
Interesting paint schemes. He really does.
And speaking of new paint schemes, look at that bright orange orange cone back there. Oh, there's a caution.
Oh, that is for the 19 of Nick Kuhn out back. He spun around on the front stretch here, right across the line. As he gets going. Ooh. Looks like, I don't think he took, oh, he did take a little bit of damage. Came out of turn 4, just came up, hit the wall.
And just about came in front of, who's that right there? The 68, LaViolette. LaViolette already eliminated from the chase, but can't finish no worse than 8th in the standings right now. Him and Andrew Williams fighting for that 7th position. couple drivers to watch out for tonight. Be on the lookout for that orange number 1 of Wayne Hutchinson. He's got a lot of ground to make up on either Brian Barnes or Jeff Stabnow. Just about 9 points separate him and Barnes, and 12 with him and Stabnow, as we only have 17 trucks running. 4 of them did not elect to take the grid. A couple of admins out here tonight as well. Got a couple trucks staying out. 17. Ryan Main's going to lead that brigade. Well, actually, the Walz, Stabnow, Barnes, and Andrew Williams stayed out in front of him. It looked like Ottenbacher and Little came into pit.
Yeah, Little decided to bring it in. Not quite sure. I don't know if he had any damage or anything. Maybe just decided that it was in his best interest to do so. So he's going to be the first one to come in. It looks like the top 10 stayed out. So 7 drivers deciding to bring it in. Looking out back, I do notice the 427. Brandon Weinberg, he's probably the newest driver in this race right now. Only has a few races under his belt. Trying to pull out of the pits. It looks like his truck is not under power. There we go. I think he was waiting for the 19. I think he wanted to be last in the field.
He almost got his wish. Looks like the 46 truck back there making a slow way around the pit lane as well.
I don't know what's going on with Sean Breitzman. Sean Breitzman is actually, he is second in points right now behind Walz, and it looks like he's extremely close, but I think by the time we move over to the next race, looking like we may already have our champion.
Yeah, it looks like with the rules and everything, that 29 truck is going to automatically win the championship next week. So, there's that. I mean, what more can you say? In real life NASCAR, the points actually reset between rounds and such.
Yeah, so it's just clear off who's the top finisher. Yeah. They brought in the system, I guess the format maybe, but not the points in the way that they move over from race to race in the chase here. So I think by the time they move over, the 29 truck will be in solid position. Basically, just has to start. From my understanding, just has to start. I mean, Sean Breitzman would have to pull off a Hail Mary, I think, at this point to get any type of shot at that championship.
Yeah, it was interesting to see the chase format in the chase and how they did these brackets to run them down. But the implementation here looked like a really great idea. So hopefully do some tweaking in the off season and bring back a little bit more even playing field for the end run.
Well, the lights are off. Oh, sorry,
yeah, go ahead. I was just saying I do want to apologize for the overlay, guys. We're having some issues tonight, so we apologize for the technical difficulties. We are on lap 10 of 100. Our leader is that 29 truck.
Yep, and he's got the green flag, and he is gone. 29 truck out to a decent lead over his teammate in the 24 truck. Brian Barnes right behind him in the 4, fighting with Andrew Williams off the restart, going through turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, the top 2, top 3 now. Pretty much clear. Looks like Brian Barnes just got clear of the 67. Ooh, 17 looks like he was drifting back a little bit there. One on the high side, trying to make that pass. Wayne Hutchinson driving up through the field right now. Wayne qualified in 8th position, now up to top 5.
And he's doing exactly what he needs to do here to try and advance into the next round. Unfortunately, the 2 guys that he has to beat are in 2nd and 3rd right now, so he's going to have to hope for a miracle here, as well as D. Palmer back here looking in the 10th position, that 23 with new colors on it as well. Same stuff. Oh, 10 in the wall in front of the 23. That's Andy Vogt. Very slow heading off into turn 1. Chad Barker closing in on the rear bumper of that machine.
looks like we have quite a bit of cars back here, all lined up. The 089, who started up front, is all the way back in 12th position right now. The 10 truck looks like he's starting to hold up a gaggle of cars back here.
And it's such a shame. I mean, 17's running pretty decent right now. I mean, the top 10 is pretty decent, no matter how you shake your stick. But, the 10 and the 17 throughout I would call them the summer months of the season, the middle of the season, they were running pretty good with the top dogs. And as this chase has progressed, they've just, they've been off.
Yeah, it's unfortunate when they partnered up here after about third, fourth races. Yep, caution's out.
42 got into the bumper, tagged him, spun him around.
Yeah, that 42 looks like he hit the brakes, and it's almost as if his brakes got him out of whack, and then he dove into the inside of the 089 and around he went. 089's got some rear damage from that spin, but looks like other than that he'll be fine. I'm sure he's going to try and get that repaired and not use his fast repair, try to save that, because they are only on lap 16 of 100 right now.
Well, I am finally up and ready here with you guys to finally watch you do a little updating. So I am in booth and live here.
That's good to hear. Yeah, the update, the big massive iRacing update, really caused some problems with our overlay and having to update took quite a while. At least normally it only takes me, like 2-3 minutes. It took me quite a long time to get this update in. So maybe that means it's really good.
I hope so. Well, I had
it took a while. But
a 3-day work trip this week, so I got back home late.
Yeah, it happens, and it looks like pretty much everyone decided to bring it in, with the exception of the top 3 staying out: 23 of D. Palmer, 18 of Chad Barker, and the 42 of Nathan Little, who just brought out that caution.
I'll tell you one great feature, and I know a lot of people hate it because they're, the filters to stay on Instagram or Snapchat, but these filters on this service now are just primo.
What? There are filters?
If you want to enable them, go to your options, go to replay, and the bottom right hand of the replay menu, it says replay render modes.
Right,
Select that.
Looking at that,
and then hit your wrench and hammer, and go through them. I mean, I'm watching this thing through VHS filter right now. It just excellent.
Tell us how you really feel.
Oh man.
Yeah, it does sound like these updates did interfere quite greatly with our ability to bring you some really great overlays and setups, but that will be fixed for the next race. Kind of caught us off guard.
Yeah, we definitely didn't expect a lot of surprises with this new update. They tweaked how the surface heat is transferred between the actual racing surface and the tires. So the tires are supposed to wear out a little bit quicker.
Where's my brake fade?
I'll be honest with you. I just ran the Pocono NIS race, and I still feel like I had the sticky compound that they put at the bottom of Bristol on my tires the whole run.
Nice.
I don't know if that is supposed to be the effect, but I would think after a 20-lap run at Pocono with the old surface, I would have a lot more than about 94% wear on my left sides. Oh no!
I don't know what to tell you there, brother.
If you really want to mess with the audience, put it in 8-bit.
Right?
Well, looks like these guys are going to get back to green here. Pace lights are off. And again, the top 3 decided to stay out. And I think Wayne Hutchinson was the first driver off of pit road. Jumped up in front of a couple of other trucks there.
Yeah, it looks like the 23, 18, and 42 have stayed out. The championship contender, D. Palmer, He had Barker and Nathan Little, who was up there a little while ago, qualified pretty decent in 4th position. But pace car is off. Deep Palmer's going to have the command of the field. Wings on 2 tires in that one. Green flag back out into the air. Great start out front here.
Really competitive start out front. See the top 3 trying to hold on right now. Not a lot of tires, not a lot of laps on their tires. So they should be able to hold their ground for just a little bit here.
Well, that's a product of Phoenix. I mean, turn 4.
Ooh, 24.
Yep, there goes Stab now.
Oh, good save.
Oh, into the water barrels.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Stuff that truck, and the caution will not come out because he's on pit lane. Oh, the caution is out. Not for him, though. That is for the 68 of Gary LaViolette.
Ooh.
Up on the front stretch. Looks like he just, just got loose.
Now, I was going to say, coming out of 4, the back ends of these trucks like to get really, really light, just like in any other of these NASCAR cars that come here to Phoenix. And that's a big problem spot, as well as getting into 1, heavy braking. And if you wheel hop at all, you're going to go right into the outside wall. So those are the spots to watch out for here tonight. And you can see now it's already bit quite a few drivers in the butt.
Yeah,
That's
just a
one
little
thing.
bit.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, just a little bit. It seems these drivers are getting extremely loose off 4. 4 is going to be a big problem, I think, throughout the night. We'll keep an eye on that. A lot of these drivers towards the back. I even noticed during the green they were getting loose, if not, losing themselves like the 68 ended up doing anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if some of our leaders start having problems too.
Yeah, I know with Phoenix, it's one of my favorite of the big tracks because it drives like a short track. You got reduced banking, you got reduced setups, not setups, I'm sorry, but you got reduced grip. And these trucks like to be tail happy, so you really have to, again, separate those drivers from wheelmen. You got to know what you're doing out here and to monopolize and take advantage of what's going on. So with the track conditions, what we've got, with all the new updates, it's kind of fun to see how these guys handle it. But man, Phoenix, I love watching these trucks here.
I think this is one of the few places where you'll hear drivers come over the radio. There's a snake in my cockpit.
There's a snake in my boot.
Damn it, Woody.
Pretty sure everyone stayed out here with the exception of John Brightsman. John Onbacher still sitting in the pits. I think, like I said before, he is repairing that damage instead of using his fast repair. Smart move. And Gary LaViolette is also sitting on pit lane. He was the reason for this last caution. Jeff Stabnow mentioned he slammed right into the front of those barrels at the entrance to pit road. He's now pitting again to try and repair some of that damage as well. He also doesn't want to use his fast repair, but this might come back to haunt him if he's not going to be up to speed. He doesn't want to go losing multiple laps here because he's already down 1 and he is in the chase right now. He is one of the trucks trying to move on. This is looking really good to someone like Wayne Hutchinson, who was thought to be out at this point, but if Jeff finishes last, this is going to look great for Wayne, who's sitting 4th right now on the track.
Yeah, looking pretty good for the old orange cone out there. Let me see what he actually has on the truck here tonight. Oops.
Looks
he
like
ran
I
this
analyzed
paint scheme.
racing.com.
Yeah.
He ran that orange not long ago, but that is a sexy looking ride.
Yeah,
It's simple.
we thought Sean Brightsman had an orange truck. This truck is orange.
Yeah, that is safety orange.
Almost dreamsicle,
Ooh, that sounds delicious right now.
doesn't it? My favorite.
I got some dilly bars in the freezer right now.
I just scarfed down a freaking it's one of those pre-made. It's got the waffle cone, had chocolate waffle cone
Oh, now you're making me hungry.
with a scoop of vanilla, with fudge in the center of it. You know,
Yeah, hope, good thing these
magic
drivers
shell.
can't hear you because they probably hate you guys a lot right now talking
It was
about
so
food
good.
while racing.
It was so good. Are we getting ready back? Getting ready to go back to green flag. I'm still thinking about that ice cream. I might go get another one.
We have to throw a caution, competitive caution here.
Yeah. Where's the Twinkie truck?
That'll be a first for an ice cream break.
Here we go. Pace cars back off of pit road. D. Palmer down and away. Green flag back out here at Phoenix.
Yeah, another solid start. And 23 getting clear and 18 clear as well. Battle for third. One Wayne Hutchinson on the high side. This is not the first time he's tried passing on the high side there. Nathan Little trying to hold it down there on the bottom. Not going to be able to do it. The one's going to get clear, but can't get down quite yet. 29 truck on the high side. Nathan Little trying to hang it down there on the bottom. Got to be careful. Remember, you can get loose there.
Yeah, Brian Barnes got really tight trying to check up for the 42 there. Pushed up, lost a spot to the 29 truck. Under fire from Andrew Williams in 67.
Oh, 3 wide.
3 wide.
Yeah, Little is trying to get his way out of there. Williams wisely backs that out. Back the truck up.
Yeah, Williams is very aggressive in this series in a good way, but he knows when to not push it. It looks like he's gonna try it this time. Oh, careful.
He's aggressively aggressive. How about that?
Yeah, that's a good phrase.
Aggressive.
Yeah, Brian Barnes, I think, is right on the same boat. I think the 42 is the most.
Caution.
Oh, caution's out.
Yellow.
Caution is out. 68 again. 68 of Gary LaViolette again up on the backstretch here. Just got. Oh, he clipped the apron. He got loose, clipped the apron, and then that sent him around altogether.
Yeah, you only hold on to that thing for so long before it ends up biting you.
It's one of those right on the edge where he's just constantly spinning that wheel trying to catch it, and he did for just a moment before it just whipped right around on him.
You guys watch that little cluster happen just right there as we're catching the pace car, and everyone had to blow it down, and we went about 8 wide.
Yeah, I do spot for someone in weekly races, and I constantly have to tell him to slow down, and I have to tell him which lane to go because I feel like every time someone's gonna try and hit him in the back.
D. Palmer just darted off the pit lane to get back up on the track. I don't know what he did there, but man, he needs some tires under that truck.
Well, I mean, if you want to get technical, they've only had probably about 5 green flag laps on these tires since the last time that he pit.
Yeah, those are heat cycles though, and with everything they've updated, I don't know. That's a gamble.
Definitely a good test session because I mean, you know, Palmer, he's pretty much, you know, out in left field right now. He's pretty much done. He is 6th in the standings, still eligible to move on to next week, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen.
Not right now. We got to keep a close eye on that. Looks like the top 8 decided to stay out. We are on lap 30 of 100 again. Having some graphic issues right now. We do apologize for that. We're going to continue to update you guys on what lap we're on in the top 5, top 10 constantly. Keep you guys up to date right now. Top 5 is 23 of D. Palmer, the 29 truck, the 1 of Wayne Hutchinson, the 67 of Andrew Williams, and hey, look who's into the top 5, the 7 of Brett Johnson.
I gotta tell you, I've become quite a big Brett Johnson fan watching him run these last about 2 months now.
Yeah, roundabout.
Yeah.
That boy can really bring it when he comes out here to the track.
Yeah, it's good to see. It's someone that's been able to mix it up. He's had great finishes throughout the season that he's part of the season that he's raced. He's only run 10 races, but he's got 4 top 10s. So really well done. Almost half of his races, 50% of the time, he finishes in the top 10, and pretty much all those other finishes were right outside. I think mostly top 20s, mostly top 15s, really. But looking good for the 7 truck. And look right behind him, Kip Leo. Skip Leo, someone we
Kippy.
haven't seen up front, and mostly not of his doing. We've documented quite a bit, and I just keep highlighting it because he is such a good guy and such a good racer. It was just really surprising to see him have such bad luck this season, but hopefully he'll be able to rebound if he decides to return to this series. But good to see him having a nice run right now. Got the 10 to the outside of him, Andy Vogt having some trouble early on, but able to get a little bit of a rebound here.
Yeah, and the 10 and 17 are nose to tail with each other, again, teammates, and they often find each other in these races. So fun to keep your eyes on that team right there.
Well, looks like we're going to get it back underway here. Just momentarily, pace cars got them working through turn number 4. D. Palmer still out there in P1 at the 29 truck to the outside. The one of Wayne Hutchinson, P3. Andrew Williams, that hungry dragon, hungry for another win. Green flag. D. Palmer gone. Back under green flag conditions.
Yeah, normally we see a big jump from the teammates of Wicked Chassis. Now we're seeing Dog Bear Racing get up there with a nice restart. That communication looks like the 23 of D. Palmer able to get clear. Still on old tires though. Wayne Hutchinson on 2, trying to keep that second position. Not going to be able to do it. 29 truck. Oh, dive there for a moment. 29 truck able to get that second position. One going to fall into third, and the 67 charging through the field right now.
Yeah, and it will.
Keep an eye on the back of the 10 in big wrecking. Brightsman diving the inside wall. 24 up into the wall. 427 trying to hold himself off there.
Yeah, that was a big cluster back here. Hopefully we got a little bit of that on the screen for
29
you.
truck. Oh, 23 D. Palmer loose, spinning into the wall. Careful. He's gonna have some heavy right side damage there, falling all the way back to 8th position. New leader. All that happened. 29 truck ended up just diving it in there. 23 was loose. 23 just couldn't catch it.
That's just crazy. Like, I've always thought Phoenix has a short track with you when you have the big, powerful cars on here. Man, this has really lived up to my expectations.
Yeah, well, real quickly, want to update you. Y'all seen it for probably the last 2 laps, but we have went back to caveman times. We have our old overlay back, so we actually have a ticker. Woo!
Ticker.
Yeah, so we don't have our pretty graphics, but graphics nonetheless. As you guys are able to keep up with the lap count, we are on lap 36 of 100. We're crossing over 37 now.
Looking like that 29 truck's going to pull away. Wayne Hutchinson sitting in second right now. Andrew Williams third. Brett Johnson fourth. Ryan Maines in fifth. Chad Barker, though, close to that 17. Going to dive it into turn number 3. Going to see if he can try to make a run on him. Looks like he will. Caution's out. 46 is spun around and 29 into him.
Oh, big wrecking.
Oh,
16,
42.
Leo. Oh my goodness. Even I'm upset.
What in the world?
Gonna watch the replay from Brightsman.
Oh, and
He
Little
just
got
got
involved
loose.
with Brightsman. Everybody's hitting Brightsman tonight.
Yeah, he just got loose and went up onto the track. When he went to try to spin him. Oh, no, he didn't. He held his line. He held it up there on the top side. I think the 29 was expecting him to go low, expecting him not to hold his brake, and cleaned out 29. He's going to have to use a reset here as he has to tow back. 46 trying to get turned around. My goodness.
What a turn of events at Phoenix tonight.
Those are teammates as well. I don't know if we clarified that. Those are our teammates from Wicked Chassis, man. You talk about that is not what you want to do. It's one thing to spin and cause some trouble, but not for your teammate there, especially the one you're fighting, you're battling with for a championship.
And earlier, during all of that, just before that really kind of unfolded, the 24 of Jeff Stabnow tail slapped the wall as well during that run. So there's all of Wicked Chassis basically just had a bad couple of laps.
Yeah, interesting what's going on here. It looks like everyone pitted here with the exception of Oh, nope, sorry. That was our lucky dog winner. I apologize. Looked like the Ooh. Sorry, watching the exit of pit lane here. Like we had a couple people battling there. Man, that 24 truck looks like it's bent up. He is still not used that fast repair.
Yeah, real quick, while we're talking about what was going on here with the track conditions, our weather conditions that we're sitting on here is a nice balmy 78 degrees. Track temperatures start off a little cool tonight. It's going to be obviously heating up as these guys lay down rubber, looking to break them loose as we've been seeing. Oh, very gentle winds, so that's not affecting our looseness too much, but it is running out of the north, so that will affect coming out of 4 pretty good. And not too bad in humidity. It's only 55 degrees, so of course high desert weather. It's been fantastic out here tonight.
Yeah, 29 truck just getting repaired here as he should be leaving his box anytime now. There we go. He is down 2 laps right now. In last place in 17th. He's got a couple of drivers in front of him that are 1 lap down, so he won't be receiving the lucky dog anytime soon. We are going to have to follow this and see how it stacks up in points. 29 was your leader coming into this race and was pretty much looking to lock it up. Qualifying up front there. Either way, looks like we are set with the 67 out front. Andrew Williams leader, the 1 of Wayne Hutchinson in second, 7 of Brett Johnson in third, 17 of Ryan Maines in fourth, and Mr. Twinkie himself, Chad Barker in fifth.
Hey.
Someone at some point has got to make a bright yellow, spongy-looking paint scheme for Chad Barker to bring back the Twinkie.
A white racing stripe green building.
Ooh, I like it.
Come on.
That's it. Somebody out there got 1 more race left this season. Someone make a proper Twinkie truck.
I can barely draw stick figures, so don't look at me.
I have the artistic talents of a 6-year-old on sugar high.
Oh man.
Alrighty. Well, pace car. How you doing? You're back on the pit road, aren't you, bud? See you later, Andrew Williams.
Andrew Williams, man, I think he's out for vengeance. He got a win earlier this season. Did not get the points for it, and he is ready to earn that win back. Look at him go. The 1's clear, 7's clear, 17 is clear as well. 18 trying to get under the 17. Wasn't letting him get away for...
Got the Lion Tamer Beard truck parsing his way through the field. And that, oh man, that 17, that is a beautiful ride. I cannot stop looking at it.
Yeah, I'm not a big anime fan, but he does have some of the best paint schemes in the league. Ooh, 7 blinking bad out front.
Operator, standing by. That's Sarge's place, number 7 Chevrolet. Not exactly on the good side of dial-up. Ping is through the roof. He's going to have to either try to get that fixed or go ahead and take her on back to the back.
Yeah, I'm looking through the field here, watching the back. These guys have nailed themselves there. They've nailed themselves a lot. There's a lot of beat up trucks in here in the background, but we're at Mark Walz in the 10 truck, 16 truck, 68 truck. These guys are just slicing and dicing, and we're looking to beat up some more sheet metal back here. And that is looks like about position 16, position 9. Oh, what was that? 68 just got in the bumper of the 29. There is some love and some race going on.
Say that again.
I was not expecting Gary to be that aggressive there, but sure enough, he tried to get back underneath, which is always good to see. I like Gary. Gary's a pretty patient driver. Oh, 7 truck hard to the wall. Oh, yeah. In the 16. What did they net?
Whoa, he is flipping.
He just had an Indy wreck.
He went Star Fox 64 on the field.
Oh no,
roll.
That's what was that movie? Last Starfighter. If that takes you back to anything.
Yeah, looks like he pushed up a little bit. Oh.
Right.
It was such a hard hit by the 68. It shocked me a little bit. Sorry about that. The 7 got loose and just brought it right on around. Got a little help from the 17 of Ryan Maines, but that 7 very easily bust an engine there. He's gonna have to take a tow back to pit lane.
We should start a field here, not a field, a poll to see who's going to finish this race with the best looking ride of least amount of damage.
Well, another thing that they did during the update was they fixed the how damage is sent through the server with trucks, because you know how in races past you'd see just a little crinkle on the front of the nose. You notice tonight the nose is actually caved in, so
Oh, I gotta change
tell
my camera angles.
when somebody has some damage.
All right, we're gonna move under yellow now, back under yellow. Looks like the 089 of John Anbacher will receive the lucky dog here. Again, qualified in 2nd position. Ever since the first caution, has not been having a good race. He's been trying to rebound this entire time. He's now in 14th position, trying to get back on the lead lap, as he will with the lucky dog. He will be the 14th car on the lead lap. Brett Johnson right now is the only other driver 1 lap down. However, he is on pit lane after that terrible wreck, so he's going to have to wait to get towed around, wait to get reset, which leaves the 29 truck as the supposed lucky dog winner. If everything falls into place, we'll see if he has enough time while these cautions coming out. He just might. But I am still keeping an eye on the one of Wayne Hutchinson up front. He's really having a good race so far, and that's exactly what he needed to get into the next round of the chase.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get our producer here, Cafe LA, to do a zoom in on the front end of these trucks to really capture these new damage models. Because oh my god, this is cool. I'm looking
You're
at
like a kid in a candy store.
right.
Huh?
I'm zoomed in on the hood here of the 24 truck, and that is a fantastic wrinkle. That's what you get when you nose into a real race car. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to beat that exact damage out of my own car. That is just, oh man, now I gotta go race. I gotta get off the race here.
All right, we'll see you later.
Yeah, you guys got a
I
good
got a
look
wall
at
to
the 46 of Sean Breitzman. He's even more beat up, so you get a good idea of what that damage looks like.
That is so cool.
Oh man. Yeah. They did primo with that.
That is awesome. I love this. Hats off to this latest update of iRacing, because that's
interesting.
That's cool.
Now,
We are about to go green, and I'm already hearing some not nice words from the truck restarting in 3rd position about our own Donovan Johns.
What?
Yeah, I believe his words were, "You are not fast enough to receive that type of damage. What are you talking about?"
That must be from the 18 truck.
Yeah, it was Chad Barker having a little bit of fun. Chad Barker is not in the chase, but man, he is having some fun because of it. So, just like the 67 who's recently been eliminated, watch those 2 guys to just go all out tonight, because they've got nothing to lose.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. A pace car back off. Andrew Williams in a Hungry Dragon Chevrolet. Down and away. Green flag. Back out onto the raceway.
Yeah, top 2 clear. 18 having a battle with 17 once more. 18 going to dive it deep into that corner. Be able to get clear. The 4, Brian Barnes, going to come up there. Battle with 17. Brian trying to make his way back up towards the front.
Yeah, Brian is also in a points battle with the 24 truck sitting behind him with Rookie of the Year. Looks like he's about to get that locked up. Oh, Baines just on that bump with the 4 truck.
That was close. Oh, Maine's really slow. Get into 1. Almost backed it into his teammate there. I think they did get a little bit of bumper love exchange there.
Has there been a race where the 10 and 17 have not just hurt each other's chances to win?
You know, it's funny because earlier on, we were going on about early on in the season how those combining forces was probably the best team for them. Was
Right?
probably the best thing for them ever was being on the same team. And now it's just come back to haunt them because it seems that they are so connected, they just can't get away from each other. One person gets damaged, the other gets damaged. One person has a
Right?
good finish, the other person has a good finish.
And
It's just incredible.
Speaking of taking the damage, just behind those two, the 16 truck, Kip Leo is in a hornet's nest of just, he is doing his best to hold on right now. That the 29, the 42, and the 24 all around him, and he is just trying to protect himself as best he can.
A reminder that 29 truck not on the lead lap. This is not for positions for him. He's going to have to look for some lucky dogs here as we are to 47 to go. Past halfway, the 10 battle to 24 on the track. 24 Jeff Stab now still having damage from his wreck. Has decided to not use his fast repair yet. Good idea. Try to keep that in his back pocket.
And there it goes. 16
Oh,
loose.
In the wall.
Oh,
23 Palmer
Yeah,
collected.
collected him. D. Palmer was already in trouble because of last race, but I think this will definitely confirm it for him that he will be eliminated. We'll see. He should have a reset though. We'll see how it goes for him once he
he
comes to
took
the
that.
pits because he's got the mosquito truck going right now.
Yeah, I think he took that on the one caution that he brought out. But yes, this damage model, I mean, look at the 16. He only hit the front left of that truck, and that's all that's messed up.
Well, he's got look at the
Well,
rear
I mean,
quarter
the
panel.
The rear
That
left.
is great damage on that rear quarter panel. I'm sorry, I'm giddy.
Maybe
Yeah.
you shouldn't race for a while. I'm worried that
May-
you'll wreck on purpose. Now I'm not gonna race with you for a little bit.
It's like race porn going on here.
Yeah. Now, if somebody can just explain to me what these cube maps are, then I'd be all fine and dandy.
The only thing I've heard about cube maps is do not enable.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh, look at that damage model. I'm looking at the back quarter panel of the 16 right underneath the Alec motors. Just right. Yeah, I got to get that box of Kleenex right outside of my reach, but this is cool.
Well, it looks like everyone is going to bring it in, except for which is a little interesting here, the 24 of Jeff Stabnow, the 42 of Nathan Little, and the 089 of John Ottenbacher. Top three staying out, everyone else bringing it into the pits. And the 29 truck will receive the lucky dog, which will put him from 2 to 1 lap down.
Yeah, since I know he's listening, if someone can just tell that 18 truck to go ahead and give a really good, cool-looking wreck, let's see some more damage model going on here.
Well, he does have
This,
some right rear damage to his truck.
You know, I don't think he'll listen to you if you tell him to go get in a wreck. However, if you tell him to have at it, boys, he might just be able to help you out there.
Yeah, we gotta find a way to get Mr. Twinkie here to show us a show.
All right. See what happens here. The one was first off of pit lane there. I'm watching the one of Wayne Hutchinson. Oh, looks like Wayne took 2 tires again.
Hey.
I think he said that Carl Burke didn't start this race because he has decided to take his job. Carl Burke, normally the 2-tire man in this series, and now Wayne has decided to do that. And again, Wayne needs to have a good run to have any type of chance to move on to the next race, which is the last race of the chase, the next round of the chase, and he's got a long way to go.
Well, it's definitely been a long season. I can almost imagine most of these drivers are ready for this half of the year to be over. With next week Homestead for the
Homestead, next week.
The Volt Vapes 150.
What?
Yeah, 100 laps at Homestead. That is what we get as our last race of the season here, Northwest Truck Series. See what kind of action we can get there. But first, before we can even move on, we've got to finish this race. We've got 42 laps to go. Not quite sure who's going to win it. I don't think we have anyone that's an obvious winner right now. We've got a few different people that have led laps here. So it's kind of spread out through the field. We've got 3 different people that have led 17 or more laps. So interesting mix-up so far.
I think we're going to be seeing a first-time winner this season.
Hey now, that's what I'm talking about.
With the way it's going, I'm going to go with Little.
That would be a good thing to see. He's got his new team going, getting settled in there at Dog Bear, and new to the series. So that is really great to see if we get someone like that winning here so late in the season.
Well, pace car is off. Stabnown's got command of the field. Down and away. Green flag. Little, not a great start, but he's still side by side with Ottenbacher as they head off into one. Hutchinson going to settle in behind this battle for second.
A little bit of a love fest going back there, almost 3 wide with the 17-18 and the Ford truck.
Oh, look at the 67 of Andrew Williams, man. He is trying to make it 3 wide for a moment. He's better up. Like he's going to wait for the 1 to get by the 42, make his way by him as well. Nathan Little losing a few spots here on this restart, falling all the way back to 5th.
Whoa, Chad Barker. Hello, Nelly.
Just saw him slam in there. Oh, 23 D Palmer.
There's a pedal in the middle called the brake. You can use it from time to time.
D Palmer went so far to the left. All of a sudden, I thought he lost his truck.
Man, Foyt almost got taken out.
Yeah, D Palmer just went. He did the strategy where let's go all the way left as we can, and then go all the way back right, and just hope no one's there.
I love watching guys do that.
It pulled off that time. Almost didn't. But he got one. I don't know if he's going to be so lucky next time.
Dab now out front. Easily got the lead right now, about 7/10 of a second back to the 089 of John Ottenbacher. He's found his way back into the second position, the position he started this race in. Good to see him get a little bit of a rebound going on. The 1 right behind him, Wayne Hutchinson in 3rd, Andrew Williams in 4th. All these guys trying to stay within about 1.5 seconds of our leader. Trying to hang on here. We've got 38 laps, 37 as we cross the line this time, 37 to go.
Andrew Williams with a good run coming off of turn 4, going to stick his nose to the inside of the 1 of Wayne Hutchinson. Battle for 3rd on the track.
Oh, that's a done deal.
Got it.
Oh, Nathan Little, 18, Chad Barker spinning. Caution did not come out. Not yet. There we go. No caution. Nathan Little back on the track.
Go. Meanwhile, look at the 18, 17, 29, 23. These guys just...
Ooh, 18.
Watch out!
Yeah, the 18, 17 battling side by side. That is for 5th on the track. The 29 truck.
Oh, 18's around.
Spinning again.
Coming up. Watch out for D. Watch
there
out for
goes.
D.
And nobody hits him. Oh.
That is the 2nd time in a row he was spinning out of turn 2 in the corner. He just can't hold it up there on the outside of the truck there.
Now, Chad,
Almost
I said I
caught it.
wanted to see some damage. You didn't hit anything.
Disappointed with the wreck, huh?
We're supposed to be testing damage models here, man. Come on. Somebody get in the door.
Well, that works out for the 42 of Nathan Little as he was about to go 1 lap down, was able to catch it just in time.
And that's a lucky dog to mark, is it not? The 29 truck.
That is, yes.
29 truck,
the
yeah.
29 truck going to get the lucky dog here. As long as he doesn't pull one of those events where you decide to pit when you're the winner, when you're the lucky dog winner.
Or
That
pit
is
early.
not what you want. We've seen that before in this series.
Hats off to all the drivers around the 18 truck there. He didn't hit anybody.
Yeah, well, he was the one that spun, kind of got everyone all in that small space there. Everyone trying to catch their truck. Caution didn't come out the first time. That's what caused Nathan Little to lose so many positions. And then he did it right again, and that caution didn't come out the 2nd time. So we've seen it happen before. Looking back here, looks like, am I seeing this correct? The 7 of Brett Johnson is going around. Brett Johnson receiving the lucky dog. I think it was because the 29 was somehow involved in that right behind the 18 of Chad Barker. Wow.
Yeah, it
What
could have been a
turn of events.
yeah. With being as close as they were, there may have been just a touch of net code in there.
Yeah, quite
At some
possibly.
point.
And that's something that is just willing to backfire. That means not only will Brett Johnson go from 2 to 1 lap down with the lucky dog, he will be on the same lap as Mark in the 29 truck. So he's going to have to battle the 7 truck now for whoever
Yeah,
wants
that's
to get back
crazy.
on the lead lap. Man, this is just getting more and more interesting at the back of the pack.
I tell you, I love Phoenix, and especially the night. It's just it just results in fun, interesting racing.
I tell you one thing, it doesn't feel like we've been here for almost an hour. It's
I don't
actually
know,
been a good race.
I'm 3 beers in, so we're good.
Yeah, and you guys are looking at the replay right now in slow-mo. You can see exactly what happened. Chad getting just a little bit loose there. Can't really hold it up on the high side. I think what happened was the 18 causing that accident hit the 17 trying to catch his truck. 29 got a little piece of the 17, and I believe that is why the 29 did
Oh,
not
that's
receive the lucky dog.
that's when you feel in your gut right there. Especially as far as that 29 has been driving through the field, he was looking for some vindication there.
Yep. We're going to re-rack them back up here momentarily. I believe we're going to... Here we go. Lights back off pace car.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're racing, aren't we?
Pacey.
Let's go back to live mode here in just a moment.
Yeah, we're looking so close at that replay. We've got to go back to live afterwards.
Yeah. Looks like the producer is calling out that the 29 did receive a loss of control for sliding under that. So because of that, he got a 0x, and he did not receive his lucky dog.
Well, here we go. We're going to restart with 31 to go here. We'll see if these guys have a decent green flag run. Will he have time to rebound? Keep a close eye on that. But his teammate leading the pack, Jeff Stabnow, up front.
Actually, got 2 teammates, front and to the outside. Ottenbacher is also in the wiki chassis.
Yeah, so far, the longest green flag run's been 8 laps.
Sweet.
Ooh, here we go. Pace car off of the racing surface.
Oh, look at them laying back.
Oh, yeah. Classic.
Oh, yeah, go.
Yeah, teammates will do that. When teammates start up front, they'll do. Oh, 17.
23-17, yeah. 19. Oh, saved it coming down.
Yeah, meanwhile, second place, 67 of Andrew Williams, making the pass from the 089 of John Ottenbacher. The 1, Wayne
18
Hudson in fourth.
18 is
Yeah, he's got it.
Man, that 18.
He is not having a race tonight.
I think he took your advice a little too literally at that point. he is loosey-goosey right now.
We're going to start calling him Puxatony Phil. Don't drive angry.
Oh, man, watching back here, the 7 side by side with the 19. Again, that is not for position. The 7 is 1 lap down. Up in front of him, battle 68. Side by side with the 427 of Brandon Weinberg. Haven't mentioned them much this race. 68 has been in a couple cautions. 427 going to the high side. Not able to hang on through the corner there. Is going to have to deal with the 18 of Chad Barker here soon.
Ooh, we have a battle for second up here, though. Ottenbacher underneath the 67 of Andrew Williams to take back the second spot. Williams getting ready to fall victim to the 1 truck. Hutchinson.
Yeah, this front of the pack here, the 089, 67, and 1. These guys are definitely aggressively trying to get to the front. 67, not normally one who likes being passed. So
23 and 4.
Get back up.
Sorry, side by side. I thought for a second that 4 was going to lose it. And it looks like he almost did it again. Brian Barnes trying to hang on. 29 racing him for the high side, not for position. Brian is currently 6th place on the field.
That 29, he is battling with the 7 truck, trying to keep the lucky dog position going alive here.
Might be some debris.
And
Ooh,
Andy
Andy
Yellow,
Williams.
yellow, yellow.
Oh, sorry, not Andy Williams. Andy Vogt. Got the Andys mixed up. 10 around on the backstretch. Ooh, wow. Took a massive hit to the front. Yeah, looks like he got into it with the 42. 42 moved on up. Got him loose. Sent the 10 spinning. 10 hit the inside wall rather hard.
Well, now he's disregarding safety for the crew members here.
Ooh, speeding on pit lane. Yeah, going 70. Probably not suggested.
He was in triple digits earlier.
Ah, okay. Well, you know, it's getting to the end of the season here, and, well,
But they're people too.
yeah.
Digital lives matter.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
oh,
a couple of trucks staying out.
yeah, 1 and 23 staying out, but they've been on, it seems like they have been on a different schedule than everyone else. Moved over to 25 laps to go. 29 truck will receive the lucky dog. 25 laps. About 23, 22 when we go to green. He's going to have to drive up all the way through the field. He will be the 14th truck on the lead lap.
We'll still have about 2 or 3 more cautions, so he can get there.
Looks like the 18, Chad Barker, up into the 3rd position. Looks like Chad decided to stay out as well. And the 67 of Andrew Williams, the first driver, off of pit lane after those pit stops. Very, very clearly the first one off by a large margin. It looked like the 17 following him off the pit lane as well. Do want to give you guys a quick race summary here. Our leader is the one of Wayne Hutchinson. We have completed 75 laps out of the scheduled 100. We've had 6 lead changes and 9 cautions for 34 laps.
Will. That's a lot of cautions.
Yeah, we apologize.
Yep.
The graphic is wrong. We have the graphic came up only as half the amount of cautions because the graphic was only brought up halfway through the race. So
There
I
it
do
is.
apologize for that graphical error.
Makes sense.
Ooh, looks like Andy
It
Vogt
happens.
has 9 minutes of repairs, and he is out of the race.
Well, I tell you, that nose damage is spectacular on
Right?
that truck.
I'm absolutely loving this.
We need to host a demolition derby with these trucks.
Ooh. Hey, are they doing the street stocks as well?
I don't know. I think it only happened to the trucks because they were the main ones having that graphical issue. But it's possible.
I would love to see this new damage model on the street stocks for some demo, because those things won't ever die. You can hit everything in the street stock and keep on running.
That's correct.
You might get a little bit of a push out of it, but you know, it's all good.
All right, get lined back up. Gonna go green this time. We'll go green with 22 laps to go. That is plenty of time for everyone to get settled here. Now back, Brett Johnson, 1 lap down. Looks like he'll try to be in the lucky dog position here. If a caution were to come out. Top 13 on the lead lap.
Well, as I said, I mean, there might be a first-time winner here this weekend, or this weekday. First time this season, at least. 18's in prime position right now. Green flag back out onto the raceway.
Green.
1 truck, Wayne Hutchinson. Good jump with the 23 of D. Palmer. His teammate going to fall in the line there as they roll off into turn number 1. 18 can clear the 67 behind him. And we're rolling.
Let's see if the 18 can keep all tires underneath them at all times and make some forward advancements. But the 67 back underneath them.
There goes
Ooh.
Andrew Williams.
Yeah, this is just a
Pretty
cluster
stout.
right now. 24 side by side with 17. Top 4 are clear. Top 5 for a moment. 24 diving up the high side. 18 loose again. 18 struggling into turn 1 and 2 constantly, 3 wide for a moment. And this 18 is just having a ton of problems. He is trying his best. 17 gonna dive in.
Oh,
18.
17 got him up into the 4. 49, 40, 68, 49. Oh, 42 is around.
Somewhere. Debris.
That was a
Yeah,
great
there's
save
the
from
caution.
18.
Yeah, I think that the caution itself came from the 42 truck who lost
Yeah.
it and did a
Ooh,
full
18's
loop-de-loop.
coming up through the field. He is not happy. Oh, almost took out the 29 there.
Oh, 29 is
29 is
spinning.
spinning.
And no real damage thing going on there.
Yeah, just he spun the 29. The 18 did. Chad Barker really mad. I think he was trying to get up to the 17. Yeah, there he is, rubbing fenders with the 17. I think the 29 was just in his way.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
overdrove into that corner.
Yep, that's going to be a trip to the holler.
Did I not mention that I love this track as a short track?
Yeah.
This is a big short track. Tempers are a flaring.
Oh man, we are glad you guys cannot hear radio right now because it's not pretty. It's not pretty. About as bad as the damage is about as bad as the 18's mouth right now. Oh man.
As long as there's not an apple tree involved, it's all good.
Yeah. Well, he spun the. Oof. Just sorry guys. A lot of action going on right now over the radio. A lot of tempers flaring. And it looks like the 29 truck gave him his position back. I don't know how that works. He is now in the 8th position. Up front, still Wayne Hutchinson in the top spot. 23 of D. Palmer in 2nd. 67 of Andrew Williams in 3rd. 17 Ryan Maines in 4th. And 24 of Jeff Stabnow in 5th. We move on, coming to 18 laps to go in the second to last round of the chase. Moving on, the top 4 in points. We'll move on to the final race of the season at Homestead. Right now, that's looking like looks like Brian Barnes might be at the cutoff. We'll see what the points look like at the end of this race. But for now, we've got a couple of drivers in peril.
Yeah.
Sean Brightsman having a very tough race in the 17th position. He actually took a lot of damage multiple times, and because of that, won't be able to get back on the track. He has quite a bit of damage.
Right. Anyway, so looking through here, these cautions are definitely playing into the favor of a couple of these guys up front, while a couple of guys in the middle who are trying to get to the front are not having any luck. So this is going to make the last handful of laps here quite interesting.
Yeah, it should. Lights are off. The pace car going to line them up 2 by 2 once again. I think we have time for about 2 or 3 more cautions.
We can do it.
Yeah, just a little bit. We have had 10 cautions for 38 laps.
That's
So,
only about a third of the race.
Yeah, just about.
A little over.
Give or take.
40%.
Multiply by 5.
It's been an emotional race. So they've
I don't know
race.
about y'all. I am having a great race here.
I am too. This is great.
What? Where's he going?
Where the pace
Yeah,
car
I
go?
don't. That was very weird for a moment there, as the guys have to get caught back up out of turn into turn 2, or sorry, turn 3. That was
The pace car
very
go
weird for a
way
moment.
up there.
Looks like John Ottenbacher's laying way back.
That's
There we go.
Onbacher. That's me. He's 10 car lengths back.
There we go. And Hutchinson.
Booyah! I don't
Down
wait,
and away.
what?
You said Maines.
I did. I'm seeing the 1. I'm thinking 10. Then I'm going 17. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Those 3 turned into 6 pretty quick, didn't they?
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, look at that top 4. Looks like got clear. Jeff Stabnow, though, trying to challenge that 17 for the 4th position. Ooh, 089. Looks like he was about to go to the inside of the 4. Not going to get there. 29 truck driving up on the outside, trying to pass his teammate. And the 089 4 going to go to the outside of the 24. Jeff Stabnow. It's a good time to mention Brian Barnes in that 4 truck. Looks to be heavily in the lead for the Rookie of the Year award. Not quite sure what that'll bring, what kind of reward he'll get for that, but either way, looking good. Oh, 17 slow right in front of him. He's going to have to switch lanes. Has to follow that 29 truck through.
Oh, save it.
89 spinning right behind him. Yeah, cleans him.
No yellow there.
There's a yellow.
427 also went high in that corner as well. Didn't collect any damage, though.
Yeah,
Odenbacher tried so hard.
He did.
Yeah.
He tried so hard to catch that truck and just not able to do it. And he apologized as soon as it happened.
I think he apologized before because he knew it was just imminent.
It was,
the
it was
four-wheel
happening.
hopped in there trying to keep off at the 29, and just popsicle melted just a little bit too much.
Got a little of that sugar sweetness on his tires.
A little slippery.
Yeah,
All right, well,
this is so much fun, guys.
the 67, Andrew Williams, I think he's looking really good for a win here. I don't know about you guys. I know Wayne Hutchinson wants it, and I know he needs a good finish to move into the next round of the chase, the final round of the chase at Homestead. But man, he can be the 67 when he wants something. He'll go out and get it.
I mean, right now, unofficially, I believe Hutchinson would be in. As the standings are right now, with Brian Barnes getting unintentionally spun there. Well, never mind. He just picked up a couple positions hitting the line there, so still 9 positions back.
It's really going to come down to the final lap here. It really is. These guys are changing positions so frequently and going to the front to the back so easily here with the way everyone's getting loose now. We really won't know until the end of this race. We're going to try and keep you guys updated on that. We're already down to almost single digits on the laps. Keep a close eye on this. This is going to be close.
Hey guys, look, the 46 is back out on the track.
Hey now. 46 unfortunately won't be able to gain any spots. He is 49 laps down in the 17th position, but
I don't think he can maintain race speed or even a pace speed.
I don't know. Decided that truck looks like a Picasso painting.
Yeah, we are definitely into
Can't make out the
modified
number.
territory at this point.
Things all wibbly wobbly.
Yeah.
He about to crab walk that truck around this track.
The only thing that doesn't have damage is his roof.
Is Woo?
Roof. The roof.
Baby roof.
Ooh,
All right.
that would be cool.
Top 13 on the lead lap. Kip Leo. I believe Kip Leo received the lucky dog just then. I believe he was trying to pick up from 2 to 1 lap down. It's the 46 pitting in front of him. These guys just trying to get fresh tires once they go back to green here.
I guess even the Valances have their own unique damage. That is so freaking cool. This on a big track is just gonna be like Daytona, Talladega with the bump drafting. This is gonna be, oh man. I can't help it. This is just cool. I mean, my inner code geek is like coming out here.
Yeah, just wait till parts start falling off.
Right. I just want brake fade. Someone make me some decent brake fade.
All right, lights are off, guys. We're gonna restart with 9 to go. We're gonna cross the line. 9 to go. We get green. Single digits. I have to point out that 29 truck up to 5th. But
Yeah,
I'm telling you, that 67, he's got something to say about all this.
He's got 3 trucks in front of him that are gonna have something to say about it. 2 teammates in Dog Bear, and that Atlas finisher's number 67.
He's
outside of P
yeah,
row 1.
He's got his own teammate high side there on P2, the 24.
Yeah, it's funny. The one in the 23 truck, the 2 trucks on the bottom row here, are actually the 2 trucks that had the most trouble last week And they're the two trucks that needed the best finishes this week to have any chance to move on to Homestead. And it's interesting that they're able to do that, have such good runs.
Here we go. Pace car is off. 9 to go. Green flag
Green
back
flag.
into the air here. Wayne Hutchinson down and away. Good start from D. Palmer and Andrew Williams.
Yeah, D is trying to get that inside line. He wants to get that position held in, and he's going to maybe pull it off.
Oh, he
Yeah,
was
he
trying.
does.
Not clear. Don't go up. There we go. Oh, Walz. And no. Oh, they're all wrecking. They're all wrecking.
Yeah. Oh, 60.
There it
Spin.
goes.
There it is.
Taking the 29-24 with them. Oh, man. We got some radio chatter after that.
Oh, my
man.
goodness. That
Yeah,
is
that's
just
that
crazy.
was literally bumper to bumper to bumper. The 23, the 67, the 29 dove it in there, smacked the 67 in the back of his truck. 67 trying to save it, could not do it. 24, 29 taken out. Gonna go all the way to the back
this-
here. The 67 not in the chase, has nothing to lose. The 24 and 29 do.
That hurts team morale right there.
Oh, look at that 67. He is so sideways right now. Look at that truck.
I
Oh
think the
my
skew
goodness.
was a little off.
We definitely need to turn this into a modified or a street stock series for next year. All short track. Let them go.
Because they haven't they haven't wrecked enough as it as it is.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, this will be when they take the green, the next flag will end it. 100% looks like Kip Leo will receive your lucky dog here on this caution. See if anyone decides to pit here. I don't think they will. Some of them probably should, but yeah, that was an interesting wreck. The funny part was the race chatter was not from the people involved in the incident. It was from some drivers taken out early on. So yeah, it's been an interesting race, and
To say the least.
yeah,
This is definitely one that's
Probably-
gonna go down.
To be honest with you, probably one of the best races all year.
yeah. Well,
I'm not half asleep yet.
here's how it looks right now. The 29 truck has a lot of damage. I don't know how much of that damage will slow him. We will see. He is our current points leader, and going into the last race of the season next week, before this race started, he really just needed to start to win the championship. That might have changed. We're gonna have to see here at the end. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. I want to see how much he loses. And we got the 67, Andrew Williams, who obviously was just involved in that caution. He's got a completely clean truck. He had his fast repair saved up if he needed it. Jeff Stabnow right behind him. He's got so much damage. Poor Jeff. He has been damaged for, I'm sure, 90% of this race, it seems.
Oh man, I think most of these trucks have had an excessive amount of damage, and here comes the 29 into pit lane. He is gonna go try to get him some repairs as well.
Yeah, he's got a lot of front end damage, which would lead me to believe that that truck would be so slow. Even if he was able to restart, I believe it was 5th on the track. It was going to be tough for him to get any type of positions here. But either way, looks like the lights are off on the pace car. Here we go. We're going to restart across the line with 4 to go. Next flag will end it.
This is for all the marbles. Who is going to make it into next week's finale? Season finale at Homestead for the Volt Vapes 150.
Okay, I'm changing my pace car's led more laps than anybody. I'm changing my pick. I'm going with Violet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice dark horse.
Ooh.
Let's go,
No,
mates.
it's a dog baron, huh?
Yeah.
Not
Where did
dark.
the 68 come from?
Yeah, exactly. he hasn't wrecked yet. Well, pace car is
He's
off.
caused like 3 cautions.
There's
Green
time
flag.
left. Here we go.
Green flag.
Wayne Hutchinson out to a good jump right there. Next flag will end it. We got 4 to go.
Ooh, that 17 got into that corner so bad.
Almost
Worse
got
than he's done all
Odbacher.
night. 089 out of whack as well. Wayne Hutchinson still out front, trying to pull away from 23 of D. Palmer. Right now, the 089, no, bad corner for him.
They're still
17
checking
having
up.
to back
Barnes
up.
is
67 of
avoiding.
Andrew Williams. Look at him go. Fresh tires, clean truck. Passes to 17 right now for 5th, it looks like.
Yeah, he's underneath the 17, Ryan Maines.
Good pass right there. Oh,
Maines fighting back,
68.
though.
Ooh, 68 out in front of him, guys, losing
Yeah.
some time. We'll have to watch him.
He almost lost
67
it there,
will
had
reach
to make it correct, and lost a lot of time and effort.
089 side by side with the 68, battle for 3rd.
2 to go.
That is right, 2 to go. Man, if this isn't been a good race. Looks like Wayne Hutchinson holding on to that lead fairly easily. D. Palmer back behind him in 2nd. Again, the top 2 drivers that needed to have the best race, top 2 on the field.
Exactly. That's going to make this this point crunch tonight going to be some real interesting. Fun to see how the admins are going to play this out.
That white flag out for Wayne Hutchinson. Just 4 more corners to win here. 1 more mile to go. Ooh, Odbacher takes out the
gets turned by
Violet.
the 089.
That was a really good record now.
Ooh, he catches it. No caution comes out. They're going to keep going, keep going,
Yep,
keep going.
white flag is out.
Pedal, 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 pedal.
People
Wayne
are slowing
Hutchinson
down, but the caution does not come out, guys.
Yep, out of turn 4, number 1. Wayne Hutchinson is going to be your winner here at Phoenix.
Yeah, look at that. D. Palmer. John Odenbacher, 67 of Andrew Williams. What a recovery. What a last
Brian
5
Barnes.
lap run for him.
Now that's definitely going to put Barnes into the final 4. The question is going to be,
Hey, guys, look at the 68. Look at the 68.
Ooh, man.
He's coming.
uh-oh.
Yeah, the 68
We got a
is
full
not
head of
happy.
steam
I think
here,
he's
son.
looking for the 089.
Da, da,
Here we go.
da,
Yep, here we
da,
go.
There he is.
da,
Target
da, da,
acquired.
da, 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 da.
Oh, no.
Oh, boo! That
Just
was-
that for a love tap? Oh, man. I think, Oh, one of Wayne Hutchinson tried to burn out and hit the inside wall.
He wanted to see what this
Oh,
new
Wayne.
damage model was all about.
No one got teed. I want to see some more damage
Oh, man.
coming on. Hey guys, I know that was a very creative and interesting race, but oh my god, that was fun.
That actually was, I must say.
We've had some awesome races in the last couple of years, especially again 2 races ago with Chad Barker in that 10-lap run. But oh man, that was crazy fun.
Oh, man. Looks like, we have a lot of race chatter going on after the end of this, at the end of this race.
Yeah, somebody record that. That'll be fun to listen to.
Yeah, we're going to run down the results right now. The one of Wayne Hutchinson taking the top position here tonight. 23 of D. Palmer in 2nd. 089 of John Odenbacher in 3rd. 67 of Andrew Williams in 4th. 4 Brian Barnes in 5th. 17 Ryan Maines in 6th. Nathan Little in the 42 truck finishing in 7th position. Good recovery from him. Nick Kuhn started 16th on the night. Going to finish 8th tonight. Jeff Stab now in 9th. Brandon Weinberg getting him a top 10. Way to go. Relatively new to the league here. Keep Leo in 11th. Gary LaViolette in 12th. Brett Johnson in 13th. Mark Walz in 14th. 18 of Chad Barker in 15th. Andy Vogt in 16th. And the last driver to start this race finishes in 17th. The 46 of Sean Breitzman. And what a race it has been.
Yeah, that was definitely one that it's going to go down in our memory books. Right, that was just absolute craziness going on from top to bottom, start to finish. This has just been one of those ones where you sit through, and I'm going to watch this tomorrow morning at work because just, oh, good Lord, that was fun. Let's see.
I'm just dying at this.
I am too.
This is just so funny.
And it's not.
It's like somebody stole his candy. I mean,
This is like the best
So-
Monty Python race I think I've ever watched.
All right, guys.
it is
Sorry to
so
interrupt
funny.
you, but I've got our top 3 finishers here. We're going to start with the 089 of John Ottenbacher and pull him into the booth first. Hey, John, you got us?
Yeah, I got you.
Fantastic. I don't think I think that was an. I don't think I've seen an exciting race for that exciting of a race from you in a while. You normally, although a good racer, tend to be a little quiet on the track. But man, you talk about had some fun tonight.
Yeah,
Walk us through that race.
I did have some fun. I had a little accident early, but worked it through and got back up front. We had an excellent setup from Wicked Chassis, and it was fast, and it was fun racing up there.
Yeah, that was some of those interesting fun, and so many guys wrecked early, went to the back, made the way to the fronts, and back and front, back and front. You were one of them. Actually, most of your Wicked Chassis guys, Stab now took a lot of wall damage, went to the back. He got a top 10 out of this whole thing. Many guys had problems tonight. So what were you feeling on the track itself besides the other drivers? What were you getting there for feedback from the track and the car and everything else?
Well, the car and track felt great. Early on in a run, I'm a little loose, and it tightens up for me, and then I can run fairly decently. But sometimes when I got into turn 1, that's when I would get loose if I was on the bottom. But other than that, it would drive great.
That was good, man. Your guys' trucks, most of the Dog Bear guys, a couple of guys there had some bad loose issues, but for the most part, your guys' trucks looked good on track. Looked like you're able to drive them high and low and put them where you wanted to be there. So great job on your setups. Great job on third place, man. That was to survive what we just watched. That says a lot.
Yeah, that's what it was called, surviving.
Yeah, man. All right, give us some shout outs and loves to your supporters, and let's go drink some beer.
Yeah, got to thank Walz Beard Co. for the sponsorship, and moving over to the Wicked Chassis team, that was probably one of my better moves, I guess. I know it stirred up some stuff, but for me it was good, and you can tell on the track that I had a good car. All the sponsors, I can't even think of right now. I'm still shaking the way that I'm still shaking. It's crazy, but it was fun. I loved it.
Well, great job, man. Looking forward to seeing you. Hopefully, we'll see you next week at what was that? Homestead.
Homestead.
Awesome, man. Last race of the season. We'll see you there.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, again, a big shout out to the 089 of John Ottenbacher. Qualified second, finished the night in third. Very well done by him. And yeah, he did get into a little bit of a scuffle, we'll call it, at the end there. But either way, he will move on to Homestead, and a big congratulations to him. We're going to move on to our second place finisher of the night. That is the 23 of D. Palmer. And if anyone needed a good run, it was him, and he came through. D, you got us?
I gotcha.
Fantastic, man. You qualified 6th, finished in 2nd, needing a good run. Basically, it was the best you could do. Head out there, do what you can, and see where the points fall. But walk us through that race for you.
It was a dramatic race. I just got to give props to Wayne. He was out there on 40-plus lap old tires and went out there and won it. Had a clean race. I mean, what a job that guy did. Phoenix is a hard track. If you overdrive a little bit, you'll push up and get somebody. I did that to Ryan Maines in 1 and 2. Didn't affect me much, but it really hurt his race.
Right.
It's a tough racetrack.
Oh, I was telling through the broadcast that this is one of my favorite tracks at night with the trucks. It's a great combination to relive short track racing at a big track, and you guys lived up to it. Hands down, best race we've called in 2 years.
It was definitely an entertaining race. I can't wait to go back and watch it.
Oh, it'll be worth it, every minute of it. All right, man. So you Dog Bear, man, what were you guys doing? What was your strategy coming in? How'd that play out for you?
I was just trying to keep a clean race. That was my goal. I figured with attrition, if I was able to keep it clean and, keep a gap between me and the car in front and behind me, I could probably get it up there, because it's such a tough track. You never know when it's going to snap loose on either end of the racetrack. So just trying to keep the tires underneath it.
Well, good job, man. You did great. And again, you qualified P6. You ended up P2. So you done it right.
Heck yeah.
All right. Who got sponsorship love? Anybody want to say hi to?
Yeah, thanks, Sarge's Place and Sim Stuff and Dog Bear, everybody associated, Walz Beard Code, Bull Babes, everybody that helps put this thing on. It really is a fun series. Super competitive. It's a good time. I appreciate everybody.
Hey, we appreciate you being a part of it, and we will see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, have a good one.
You too.
And again, congratulations goes to the 23 of Deep Palmer, finishing in second tonight. Very well done by him. Again, he and both our next interviewee, Wayne Hutchinson, desperately needed good runs. Even if they had good runs and the guys up front had decent runs, it was going to be close, but they really did do the best they could. And we're going to go ahead and move on to our winner of the night, and that is the one of Wayne Hutchinson. You got us?
I got you, Katie.
Fantastic. Man, you got to talk about this race because that probably was one of the craziest we've seen from you guys. And as we just mentioned, you needed a good race. You needed to do the best you could, and I think you did it.
I hope so. I mean, I knew I had to have a win probably, and some bad luck on other people's part in order to move on to the final race next week. I think it'll work. I think it happened. Truck was just perfect. Couldn't ask for better. It was fast in the short runs. It was fast in the long run. At the end there, I ran 44 laps on those tires and was able to keep the lead. It was just amazing, and there was so much action going on behind me that it was almost hard to concentrate. There was so much going on in the rearview mirrors.
Yeah, that was one to be in front looking back would be extremely distracting.
Oh, very much so. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you could see cars all over the place, 3 and 4 wide, and spinning out and all that behind you, and it was getting pretty heated over the comms, obviously. So it was
a little
pretty
bit
entertaining.
Why did something happen? I didn't hear. I must have missed it. Yeah.
There might have been 1 or 2 cases where trucks got together.
I'm looking forward to just listening to just the driver chat.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Like I said, we were well prepared. Dee and I knew what we had to do. We had to finish at the front because of how we did at Texas last week. We both got knocked out early, so we knew what we had to do, and we were as conservative as we could, but still had the speed, and it just worked out so well. Everything kind of fell into place.
Well, you guys definitely you came out in practice. You guys look good. You made some really great calls through the race, and you were out there the whole second half of the race basically without pitting. Fortunately, cautions fell your way, which this was a very a very caution-oriented race this night. So it worked out for you, and you pulled it over the win.
Yeah, we had to take some risks on the pit stops. I think I took 4 tires only once in the race. Every other time that I pitted, it was only 2 tires, and I just needed track position. It's so hard to pass safely here, and I had to finish the race and finish up front. That I just had to keep my truck as close to the front as I could. It's a little risky.
Thought you were honoring Carl Burke there for a moment, doing 2 tires repeatedly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he always does, right? Is the 2-tire strategy. But at this track, it actually works. So, and it worked well tonight. The car was just as fast on 2 as it was on 4 tires. So, it was a lot of fun to drive. It was pretty clean racing around me anyway. I didn't notice anything too much. I know further back in the pack it was a little rough, but the guys I was racing with were pretty clean, pretty fair. So, yeah, just a lot of fun. I'm really excited to get that win and hopefully move on. Have to see what the points look like, but move on to the final next week in Homestead. See what we have.
All right, man. We'll give out some quick shout outs, and we're going to wrap this up.
Yep. Shout out to Dog Bear Racing. Worked really hard on the setup this week. Sim Stuff, Sarge's Place. Scaring a different sponsor this week. I Analyze. I've been using their software for a long time to get us dialed in, but I figured I'd carry their logo this week on the truck. And and I'm sure when I watch the broadcast tomorrow, I'll enjoy your commentary.
Oh man, you hopefully you'll enjoy as much listening to it as we liked calling it.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, man. Well, you guys have yourself a great night. We're gonna give some final thoughts and sign off.
Okay, thank you guys. See you next week.
Yeah, big congratulations to the one Wayne Hutchinson. That was an amazing race from him. Ended up leading the most laps on the night, which was a competition for most laps led. Wayne led 27, with D Palmer leading 17, Andrew Williams with 18, Jeff Stabnow with 19, and the 29 truck with 19. I mean, it was competitive up front. We had quite a bit of leaders lead, you know, around 15 laps each. It was incredible up front. A lot of lead changes. But yeah, Dog Bear Racing making a surge late in this race, getting those top 2 positions. Very well done by them. And we're gonna head on to Homestead with with heavy competition. This is gonna be exciting, I think.
I am thoroughly excited for next week.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the points are done manually, so we don't know, especially with possible penalties from this race, as we've seen so many things happen. We cannot give you guys even a guess at who is going to make it and who's not. I with obvious can say the 29 truck will make it. Beyond that, Sean Brightsman did not finish well. I don't know if he'll be in peril, but the person that he needed to get away from was the winner of the race. So that's going to be, I think it's a little too close to call for him. Brian Barnes, I think his spot might be secure, but besides that, this is going to be insane. We'll give you guys a positive read when we move on to Homestead.
Yeah, check our Facebook pages. We'll post updates there.
Yeah, definitely will. I must say, this this has definitely been probably the funnest race we've called all season, hands down. It's hilarious. It's just been hilarious
very
from
unique.
start to finish. I mean, good lord, I just hope that Homestead brings this level of intensity and drama with it. I mean, it's going to be a bigger track. They're probably going to get away from each other a lot, but I'm just hoping next week for the Volt Vegas 150 that it's just as good in the season with a bang. So
Literally.
yes. So for Donovan Johns, Katie Reed, and Cafe Ole on 1s and 2s, I am Weston Mess. We are OCTV. We hope y'all enjoy. Thanks for watching. We're out.